Welcome back to another episode of Youth in the Pen, episode 44. Today we've got on Lewis. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad myself. Thank you.
Good, good. Frank, all good?
All good, mate. Yeah, good to see you, Luke.
Nice to see you, mate. How are
All good, mate. All good.
you? Good, good, good.
Perfect stuff. We'll crack straight into it. Obviously not the best result for the first team at the weekend, but yeah, the bubble had to be burst at some point, didn't it? It's a bit of a wake up call, do you think, Lou?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's not what we wanted.
No.
Um, I mean, I think at this point of the season, we don't want to drop any points anywhere. So, it weren't nice at all. But I kind of think that we needed it.
Yeah.
Like,
No. Yeah.
we
Definitely. I
needed it.
couldn't agree more. I watched it on the VO. You look at that type of game, and we won a couple of those games earlier on in the season where we didn't play great. We took our
Mm,
chances and we come away with 3 points, or we might have nicked a draw. But I think in the scheme of things, that loss might do more for us than a lucky point or a lucky win because we won't want to feel like that again.
yeah,
Um,
100%.
so yeah, no, you got three or four chances in the second half that you on another day they could all go in. But
Yeah,
then on another day, we could have conceded another one or two in the first half. So, um, yeah, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Obviously not ideal to lose, but straight on to next week, eh?
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we ain't got no time. Like, got to bounce back straight away. Got to get
Yeah,
3 points on Saturday, and I think that just 3 points every week now. I think just got to keep them going and going and going.
yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more. And as we mentioned, there, it's a bit of a wake up call, and you just got to kind of forget it happened. It was too bad to be true compared to how we could have played and things like that. So yeah, it's
100%.
gone now. It's happened. Only the second loss of the year. I was looking at the stats earlier on, and we've lost 14% of games this year. It's nuts. So it happens, but that's football, isn't it? So
There's no
men's
time to dwell
lost.
on it.
What's that, sorry?
There's no time to dwell on it.
No,
Put
exactly.
it
Yeah,
behind us, move on to next week, and that's all you
100%.
can do
Yeah,
now.
yeah, couldn't agree more. So yeah, that was the men's first team. Unfortunately, couldn't get the result on Saturday. We'll go on to the men's reserves. That was also Saturday. They had a really high scoring game. They lost 4-3 to Rochford at home. Did you manage to speak to Chris at all,
Yeah.
Frank?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. They were 3-1 up. We were at half time. The reserves.
Yeah,
They had a really good first half. Chris said they were really playing well, on top, looked in control,
yeah,
and then and then second half kind of it spun on its head. If you know what I mean. It was almost the opposite to what I'd seen previous from the reserves, where they usually start really bad and then they're trying to battle their way back into a game and they have a better second half. This was the opposite. They actually got ahead 3-1 up, and yeah, unfortunately, the again a much older and more experienced team took over in the second half and beat them, unfortunately. But from what I heard, from what Chris was saying, a much improved performance. So again, like we was talking about, result is not everything with the reserves. Obviously, they want to win, of course they do, but we want to see improvement in the performances. And from what I heard, it was a very good performance. So that's good news. But obviously, no points to show for it.
yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. And obviously, hearing that they were leading at half time, I don't think that's happened many times this season. So even little things like that you can build on. And as you say, it's obviously we've mentioned so many times that they're young lads, and it's a bit of experience, a bit of nous can just get you through those games where you're leading at half time, and they might be bringing a bit of pressure. But as we've said, it'll come, and results, although they do matter, results that the players will want to win, of course. There's other uses for the reserves that we've already seen the rewards for this season. So that was them, unfortunately, at the weekend. So two games Saturday, two losses. I don't think we'd have drawn it up like that. But that's football, as we say. Not the best of weekends. The ladies didn't play, um, so they're still unbeaten. If you can look at it that way, which is good. Um, they had a waterlogged pitch. I think we offered to play at home, but the other team's players had some commitments before the game, so they could only play at home. So that was abandoned. Obviously, that will come on to that later on in the year. Um, we'll talk to Lewis a little bit now about his footballing journey. If you could just let us know when you started football, where you first started, and where in between coming along to his throat.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've been playing football probably as long as I can remember, really.
Yeah.
Well, I must have started at 4 or 5, just a little Sunday league team and all that. Didn't really start taking it serious until I was about 15. That's when I joined Tilbury. I
Hmm.
went into their under 16s EGA setup. Played over there for a little while. Went into their 23s there. After that, moved on to Hashtag United. Played for them for 3 seasons. So I played for their 18s and then 2 seasons at their reserves. Following on from that, left there, moved to Cannonswood.
Hmm.
After Cannonswood, moved on to there, went to Man Baker. That's on the back end of last season. Only had about 8 games there.
Yeah.
And then kind of missed out full pre-season. And then, ended up at East Thurrock.
Very nice.
That's pretty much my footballing career.
Nice. That's all wrapped up very, very quickly. And as you mentioned there, there's loads of men's football there. Obviously, you're
Yeah,
still only a young lad, but you know what your game's like now, didn't you? And
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like literally since I started, it's like all I could have really asked for. Last season, I didn't really enjoy football. I think
Yeah.
I was almost ready to pack it in.
Yeah.
And then obviously before I joined, I spoke to Molesy. He was like, "Mate, come over, just see how you find it."
Yeah.
Obviously, all the boys are great, like proper welcoming. So yeah, no, I literally couldn't ask for more. Loving it.
No, good stuff. It's great to hear. And I think I don't want to speak on his behalf, but I think Molesy was in the same boat really. I think before he come to over to us, I think he wasn't enjoying his football. He said when he first joined that he'd probably have to work one every 2 Saturdays, and I don't think he's
Yeah.
worked one since he's been here. So uh, something's working pretty well. But
Yeah.
no, he's obviously spoke to yourself. He spoke to Marcus,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's nice that he can bring you guys over. You can obviously enjoy being with the team, and the team gets stronger and stronger, doesn't it? That squad's getting pretty fierce now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, we were saying this the other week. Obviously, this like 16 is changing every week. The 11's
Mm.
changing every week, but you got to think of that as like our strongest squad is actually getting that. It's not the same 11 starting every week. You got different players coming in for different reasons, and that's nothing against any player.
Mm.
Like for instance, we've had Barnsley, we've had Salter up top, but that's not because one person is performing better than the other person. That's just
Yeah.
because one game Salter might be the better man to play up top, or Barnsley might be the better man to play up top. So you can't fault our strong squad's getting.
No.
And Lou, obviously, you scored a lovely goal the other week, didn't you? Congratulations
Oh,
on that.
don't
That
know
was a
that.
beautiful, that was a beautiful goal, mate. But how do you find the system suits you? Because obviously we sort of play over wing back, don't we? Obviously you're
Yeah,
left footed. Do you
yeah.
prefer going forward, or you just like both sides of the game?
Well, I mean, to be fair, last season for Cannonswood and Man Baker, I played wing back anyway, so I'm quite used to a 5 back.
Yeah,
It doesn't bother me at all. I know what I can do going forward, and I'm not the strongest defensive player, but I know that I can do the job when I need to. So that's why I feel quite comfortable in a 5, more than a 4 back, 100%.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you know that you do have the support there as well. So yeah, no, the system for me is obviously I had to work for my position, but just want to try to keep it, and
Definitely.
that's what you try and do every week now.
That's it,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, no, it's worked. It's good to have you on board, and good to hear that you're enjoying it. I think it's every single player we speak to, Frank, in it, they're saying that the change room's not anything like they've experienced before, and it's all good vibes
Yeah,
and things like that. So yeah, from a club that started 18 months ago, we can't complain about that at all.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like in the changing room, you can tell that like we're all good mates, but when
Mm.
it gets
yeah,
down to like dirty work, like we'll fight for one another on the pitch, like, and at times we won't speak to each other like we're mates. We'll speak to each other like we hate each other. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just for the better of the team, and yeah, off the pitch, like all the boys, all of us together, like it's a good laugh and all that.
yeah, perfect.
yeah,
And yeah, that only comes from knowing each other's abilities and want to make the team better. You just push each other on. So no, it's great to hear. And yeah, no, it's certainly good to have you on board. Love to thank Milesy again. He's
Stop
bringing a
giving him
whole
so
11
much
over at
credit.
this rate.
We'll have to start giving someone else credit.
Yeah,
He's just
he's head for the change room Dawson. Especially with that,
centre mid and director.
yeah, especially from that armband he gets at the end every week if Princey comes off. God, he definitely won't get in the change room, will he?
Oh, yeah, he
Nah,
loves it. Full time photos are coming out the lot, and he's got it on, isn't he?
Mate, he loves it. He loves it. He'd never take it off,
uh,
that lad.
yeah, he
So
loves it.
that's perfect. Good to get to know you. And anyone that doesn't know, they can obviously watch this and know exactly who you are. Come speak to you next time. Um, Looking at this week,
Yeah.
so we've got three fixtures. First team at home to Dedham, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Lou, but I think the team will want to make a bit of a statement.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, going out there 3 points and it don't. I think it don't matter how we get them, but we got to get them. End of.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. And last year we drew with Dedham both times. I think the away game last year was rather thin on the ground. Um, and yeah, the pitch wasn't great either. I think I ended
it
up
was meant.
running the line for the last 45 minutes, which is pretty
Yeah,
mad considering the many linesmen. But yeah, no, it's as we say, 3 points is the only aim. But so that's a 2 o'clock kickoff at home. Get yourselves down there, obviously cheer on the team. But that isn't the only thing that's going on Saturday. We have got the walk in the morning, so that's between 11 and 12. Mentioned it last week. If you haven't had a look at that, have a look on our social media or on to view the pen, a view from the pen from last week. Jason will be running that, so that is all about men's mental health month. Obviously, it's not just men that it's appealing to, but that's the name of the month for they've chosen this month. So that is a walk with a certain association that have already got walks going around in Corringham already. And it's basically just to get people out, get people having a chat, and yeah, if they want to stay for the game, perfect. It would help to have a few more people there, but it's all for the good of people overall, not just football, isn't it?
yeah, it's good, and it obviously men more so because men find it harder generally to express their emotions, especially to their mates and that. Everyone's trying to keep up their tough outer shell. So yeah, it's a good opportunity to go there and sort of have a chat if you want to have a chat or just listen. But either way, just be amongst mates who are willing to listen to you. It's good for all men.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, obviously, all we mentioned it's for men, but all partners, children, are all welcome to come along to the walk and things like that. Jason's putting on tea and coffee and biscuits back at the club after, in between that being done and the men's game. So if you can get down to both, great. If you can get down to either one, that's just as good. So fingers crossed, see some people there Saturday for both. But if, as I say, if you can only get to one, it's better than nothing. That's good on my watch. Um, the reserves are away to Shoebury Town. That is a 1 o'clock kickoff, and they're at Shoebury Nest High School. I think they'll be wanting to get a result Saturday, because they're playing Shoebury Town are only 2 places above them, and
Mm.
they've only won 3 games this year, including one that we played against them, I think second or third game of the season. When, no offense to the boys, I think they'll completely agree with me. They didn't really know what they were doing compared to now. They're a completely different team from what I've seen anyway. So, I think they'll be really looking to put a statement out there and fingers crossed get a win away, get another 3 points on the board. And I think they'll be, although last week they didn't get any points out of the games we mentioned, I think they can definitely take some confidence from that half-time result and fingers crossed do the same again and hold on this time. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because the performances are improving, and now they just need some results to show for it, and
Yeah.
that will own their confidence, win it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. And so that's both games on Saturday. And then the ladies are back in action on Sunday. They're at home to Clacton Regent. We've already played them once this season. And they're fifth. We have gone down to second, although we haven't played, because Lee won. So we are second by 2 points, but we have got 2 games in hand rather than just one now. So 2 points behind, obviously, if we win one of our 2 games in hand, we still go top, which is great. Clacton Regent were quite a good side when I went there before coming away. Um, and I think, if I'm honest, they probably posed the most threat that I saw in the 3 or 4 games before coming away. So it won't be an easy game. Um, I think they'll pose a real threat. I think our keeper made a few big saves away from home. So yeah, it won't be easy. They're fifth, of course. But the girls will be confident. Still unbeaten, of course. So that's yeah, it's mad. So fingers crossed they can carry that on, and we'll report in next week that they've got another win or at least a draw, and they carry on the unbeaten run. That'd be fantastic. So fixtures for next week all done. Results for last week all capped off as well. We've got to know Lou a little bit, so now we can have the fun part. Lou, I'm going
Been
to ask
waiting
you
for this.
some questions and dig some people out. Straight answers. Don't even think about it. Top of your head,
Let's
and
do it.
we'll all have a laugh. So
Yeah,
first
let's
up,
do
we'll
it.
go hard man. Who do you not want to get on
Hard
the
man.
side of?
Woo. Joey Purdy.
Joe Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I tell
Wouldn't
you
want a
what,
50 with him.
Dedham will know about him. Ask him,
Yeah.
ask him when you see him, Lou, or mention it. You
Yeah.
mention it, Frank. Dedham away last year. Him and
Yeah,
their
yeah,
set mid have had a bit of an argument, and it's ended up
Yeah.
yeah,
with Joey standing over him, holding him down against the floor.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Nuts. He
But yeah,
completely lost it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to go into a 50 with him. I'll tell you that for free.
No, that's a great shout. That slowest.
Slowest. Oh. Well, I mean, when he decides to play, it's got to be Kieran Case. I only see him about every 3 months, so
Yeah. No, I've agreed with this. Everyone says Salter, but I think he covers Casey. He's not the quickest, of course, but he
Saul
covers
can
Casey.
move.
He can,
When he
yeah,
gets going, he can move.
yeah, 100%. He just needs to get them
he's
wheels
got a
in
couple of
motion.
goals this season. He's got a couple of goals this season, sort of from chasing lost causes down,
Yeah,
and
Oh
he can
yeah,
move.
turns on the
yeah.
burners,
Let's
doesn't
not disrespect Salter like that.
he? No, he knows it's all with
Nah,
love. It's fine. It's all good.
mate.
And
He's
then
faith
we've
in
got
him.
the complete other end, quickest.
Oh,
You
you
look.
know, this is out of two. It's either got to be Tommy B
Or Zach.
or Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I reckon straight sprint. I reckon Zach might have him,
I
but
reckon so.
Tom's
No
just so
ball
quick.
involved, just sprinting. I
Nah,
reckon Zach's got him.
yeah, I reckon he's got him.
It's good.
He's
It'll be
like
tight though. Great
Yeah, a
race.
bit. Yeah, that'd be a great race to watch.
Definitely. So we then got least intelligent.
Least intelligent. Everyone knows this answer. Come on. Everyone probably says the same answer. It's got to be Lou.
Yeah.
It's got to be Lou. It ain't no one else.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then we've got most intelligent.
Most intelligent. Oh, that's hard, you know. That is hard. Most intelligent. Who can we go for there? I don't know. Have any of us got any brain cells?
I don't know. Does anyone give off like vibes that they know what they're talking about? Or does anyone come up with like fancy words and you think
Who's won it in the past? We've had Ray, we've had
we've had Ray,
Princey.
we've had
Well,
Princey.
that was the first one, was Ray. But I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to tell you if he's intelligent or not.
He just gives off
He
that
looks
aura,
intelligent.
Yeah,
doesn't
it
he,
just
that he
looks
knows
like
what's
he'd be
going about.
intelligent a bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he'd be a bit smart.
He gives off
He
like
plays
teacher
the guitar
vibes.
and that.
Yeah,
He plays
100%.
the guitar. Must be clever, mustn't he?
Oh,
You
yeah.
haven't heard him play
Yeah.
yet?
There's the answer.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I think Ray will take that as well. So next one is teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're talking Kev, then his son is Louis Sharkey, isn't it? Kev is just a big Louis Sharkey, and everyone knows that. So,
Yeah. Well, Lou's
Going
got
down
this
that road.
really.
I'm pretty sure you had a song going like that at the karaoke.
yeah, the old karaoke night. He's just a big Louis Sharkey. Oh, Kev loves it.
Oh, good stuff. So Sharky again, he's got teacher's pet. I don't think many people haven't gone for him.
No.
And then teammate you get on the most with.
Um, uh, that's a hard one. I mean, obviously, Mosey, power outside of football.
Yeah.
But then you also got Remo, Bobby Reeman, known him for a long time. So, yeah, definitely out of them two, I reckon. But I get on with all the boys, and I don't feel like there's any divide in the group or anything. Everyone gets on with everyone.
Yeah,
So,
it's one big family, which is good to see
100%.
always.
Yeah.
Last one up the bar.
What's that, sorry?
Last one up the bar. Who's asked to buy you a drink?
Ooh. Who's tight in that squad?
I don't know my answer. I went to Butlins. I know the
What's that?
answer.
Yeah. See, I didn't. I didn't. So I don't know about that one. But last one, I don't know who we could say here. Because in all honesty, I don't know who it would be. I don't think I could answer that.
Well, from my experience, I'd say Casey.
Yeah, I know a couple of people have said that, but I, I ain't really been on a proper night out with Casey, so I wouldn't be able to
I
answer
wouldn't choose to either.
that. Not the greatest of nights.
And then we'll go for you've had a bad game. Which
Yep.
coach do you least want to go home with? Either
At least want to
Cobbo
go
or
home
Kev.
with.
They got to give you a left
Oh,
arm. Who do you least want to get in the car with?
Covo Senior.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
So we've had a couple. Do you think you'll be silent, or do you think it'll rip into you?
I don't know. I reckon. Say we've got a 10-minute journey. I reckon
Yeah.
the first 2 minutes it absolutely ripped me, and I don't reckon another word would be said for the rest of it.
Yeah, I can
I'll be sitting there
completely
just
see
staring
that.
out the window for the rest of the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Tommy,
can
can we turn the
completely
radio on? No.
Yeah, no radio, dead silence. You probably
Yeah,
wouldn't even open
100%.
the window. You just make you
Yeah,
stare.
nah, probably not.
Then you've got penalty to save your life. Who are you giving it to?
Well, I'll tell you what, I see that Molesy voted me for this, and
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. But you know what? Since I've been at this club, we ain't had a pen.
No.
Okay.
We have not had a penalty. But probably for ball striking, I'd have to say Harry Prince, because I know that he can strike a ball. And I know that he
Yeah.
wouldn't mess around.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
and out of the penalties I've always seen him take, I don't
Yeah.
think he's ever missed one in a league game. He's missed one in a
Right.
friendly, but he
Yeah.
hits the stanchions, he hits the post, and in. Yeah, the penalty standard's pretty high from him, so that's
Yeah.
a good shout.
We'll take that up for the rest of the season then, hopefully. That's if we ever get one.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. And then last one, your best East Thurrock moment so far.
Oh, well, it's got to be last weekend, isn't it? Scoring my first goal for the club.
Yeah.
I took my time, but, wanted to make it a half-decent one, so 100%, yeah, that's got to be the best moment.
Wasn't bad, was
It
it?
was a lovely go there.
Say that again.
Yeah. What was that, sorry?
You'll take that again. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we'll have a couple more, but yeah, nah.
When you got the ball, dude, was your eyes on the goal, or did it just sort of open up in front of you?
Well, you know what? So obviously we started with me as a 5-back, me playing wing back. Obviously, we went in half time. It was 1-1. Covo's changed it to a 4-back. Told me that I'm going left wing, and Princey said to me, "Mate, just do what you know how to do." And I think I must have done that about 3 or 4 times in training on the Wednesday. And he said, as soon as you get the ball, just run it in. First one, just test them. And I mean, it's about 45 seconds after the restart, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
So I mean, I knew what I wanted, and it came off perfect. So can't really complain there.
Nice, mate. It was a lovely goal.
Prince ain't very happy that I ain't cut it back, but he'll have to keep asking because I won't ever cut it back.
Don't talk about people not being happy when you cut it back, right? After you scored, you had another shot that went over, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're on about.
Right? Have a look. If you've got time, Lou, go back and watch Tom's reaction. Tom's son on spot. He's fuming.
Oh, come on, I've just scored that goal. That was about 2 minutes later as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
I've got to have another one here.
Yeah.
The adrenaline's still going. You've got to have a go. Absolutely.
If you've got time before Saturday, have a look back on the video. Tom is absolutely fuming. But yeah, hey ho, got the win still. So yeah, that's all the questions done. Obviously, thank you very much for coming on, Lou. But yeah, happy as a whole at the club and happy with the setup and things like that. Yeah,
nice quality over there. I mean, obviously, it's just getting better and better. It's been a club for 2 years, and to see what we've already done, sky's the limit. Just keep on. It's just going to keep on building. Yeah, the Rocks keep rocking, don't they? That's the one. That's the one. But I appreciate you having me on here tonight. Of course, man.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Have you on. We'll end it there. Obviously, I'll wrap up very quickly. That will people hopefully can get to the games on Saturday. We've got obviously the men's first team at home to Dedham, the men's reserves away to Shoebury Town, and the women's first team at home to Clacton Regent. All posts will be on social media if you have a look at that. about where the games are, and obviously fingers crossed if you can get down to the club earlier for the walk on Saturday, that'd be great. Fingers crossed for 9 points. Be very optimistic, but at least 2 wins will be nice out of the three. So yeah, fingers crossed. Come back and report that next week. Thank you all for listening. Thank you again, Lou, for coming on.
Yeah.
And
Cheers.
yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you next week, boys.
Cheers.
Ta.